Right, Mark, thanks. When a winner is declared, the parties will do their best to come together and support their nominee. But the candidates themselves are attracting support from all over the political spectrum. Our Brian Allen is live in Des Moines again with more. Brian.
Courtney, good evening once again. Let's take a look at the bigger picture here for a second. What we're seeing unfold right now in the race for the White House is not only deep divisions between Republicans and Democrats, but deep divisions within the individual parties themselves. And underlying all of that is a level of anger and frustration among many voters. For the candidates of two parties, it all comes down to this one night, but there are similar storylines for those parties. For the Democrats, it's a battle between a 25-year political insider who touts her ties to Wall Street and the independent outsider who says Washington is being controlled by Wall Street. For the Republicans, it's a maverick of business who says whatever he wants, being challenged primarily by two United States senators who say the system can be fixed by those on the inside.
It's hard to remember a time when the frontrunners on both parties were so diametrically opposed personality-wise. And that does show us that we are in an age of personality, where you can break through by your campaign persona. There's not that much difference necessarily between the candidates on the left. There's a lot more difference on the right, but again, it's an undercurrent by the voting public that they're looking for something very different.
KSFY political analyst Jeff Stein covers Iowa politics for us and is a veteran of 10 caucus cycles. He says voters now are identifying more with a personality instead of a party, which can make for interesting campaign strategies.
Trump and Sanders are going after generally the same voters. They're typically young. They're typically people who feel like they're not getting a fair shake. They don't hold strong party identity. And even though Trump and Sanders have very different views of how to fix that problem, they're going after the same audience, and that's what makes this interesting. How many fall each direction may make a difference in determining how this turns out.
Both Trump and Sanders have done well here in Iowa and are doing well in New Hampshire. But the true test of political strength for both of them will come after those two contests.
Any candidate who wins the first two can claim momentum, but South Carolina and Nevada are very different places. That's why we take these one state at a time. There's no question there would be great momentum from someone winning the first two, but that does not mean they necessarily are going to run the table.
A couple of moments ago, Donald Trump gave his concession speech at the Sheraton Hotel in West Des Moines, and during that speech he said that he loved the people of Iowa, he thanked them for their support, and he said now it's on to New Hampshire, and Trump says he's going to win there. We're live in Des Moines with photojournalist Troy Timmerman, Brian Allen, KSFY News.
All right, Brian, thank you for that. So now